Hello everyone. I have switched devices and I'm actually wearing a different headset, not the one that caused the pressure sores, which is good, honestly. I'm not sure where I put it, but it was probably harder to reach than this one. I don't know if this headset would give me pressure sores as well, but as far as I could understand from the last time I wore it, the fact those pressure sores were there was the main problem. I don't know if the problem was anything else. I just think the pressure sores made wearing this device a bit dangerous. But, Alistair made me change devices because I got pissed off. Although that's quite the accomplishment considering I've been pissed. I mean, didn't Vector do a more... Okay, well, I wasn't thinking about wearing a headset during those events. I probably should have. Maybe I'd have been driven less insane during Nash's events. But I didn't think of it at the time. And I probably only thought about it recently because... let me try to think of a reason that makes sense. My birthday is in a month. I don't actually think that's the actual context. Why did I think that I should probably go back to a headset? Oh, right, because I'm tired of the unexpected microphone drops in volume. That is ridiculous. Very ridiculous, but I think the last video can be somewhat salvaged. I just quit recording, but I still have to go back and record again. So, I don't remember where I stopped because I raged. I just got so pissed. We're doing this again. We're doing this again. Alright, Alistair, I'm suffering. Do you really think this is good enough to satisfy your needs? I doubt it. I really doubt it. But, okay, sure. I'm using a different device. Fine. I think that I'll be a bit more sane for this decision later. I mean, this event is ending tonight. That's why I'm wearing these headphones. I don't have time to mess around and just get my volume to be consistent. I'm tired of panicking over that. I want to just record and have fun. But for whatever reason, that is difficult right now. And Alistair, stop being a call-out post. You deserved to lose that entire duel. And that's if I remember you actually lost it accurately, which I assume I do. Seto Kaiba. How long I've waited for this day. Alistair, are you the one who's trying to take over Kaiba Corp? Maybe. Oh, right. You're going to play innocent. I bet you are. Who else would be trying to destroy Kaiba Corp right now? I mean, okay, I know Pegasus was on the phone call or whatever you would call that, but I don't think that was actually Pegasus. I think Alistair is just good at mimicking voices or something, but he really does do his research. And dear God, I don't know who is more pissed at Alistair, me or Kaiba, because both of us are pissed. And I doubt Kaiba understands my level of pissed, though. He probably thinks I should get better at playing this game. Okay, Kaiba. I guess I'm in the right dorm, I imagine. Since I'm not changing active characters anytime soon. Even though I'm in DM World. Yeah, I'm in DM World. Okay, we're going to ignore that detail for obvious reasons. I can't be in a dorm that doesn't exist yet. Not even not even as a joke. Not even as a joke, and it mainly is a joke. But, I mean, I've seen photos. And I've worn a lot of red until shit happened to me, and then I started wearing black. You know, a lot. No, I wasn't copying anyone. This wasn't even a franchise yet, so I couldn't copy anyone. Oh, God. For what? My family business has nothing to do with you. You're very wrong. Your family business... Okay. I know I'm pissed, but can I tone it down? Maybe I should tone it down. My microphone is stable now. People can hear me. You're very wrong. Your family business has everything to do with me. You'll pay for your crimes. Okay, but he wasn't actually involved in those. He's too busy being obsessed with the Blue Eyes White Dragon to involve himself in crimes that would relate to you. Although I suppose now there's a bit of overlap because you're playing... Yeah, well, be prepared to lose. You deserved it. You called his skills mediocre. Like, what the fuck? This isn't a franchise yet. What crimes? I still can't get over the fact that after Alistair said that, I'm just like, what crimes? Probably because I didn't rewatch all of DM. I mean, I would have, but I was going through a lot of shit. And some of that was the pressure sores. And some of that was a bunch of other things. Because Mr. Callout Post here is not exactly, how should I put this? This isn't an easy event to cover right now. I'm in pain. A lot of pain. Alistair thinks I should be in more pain. But you know what, Alistair? I know I may be a brat at times, but really? You are... No, listen. You do not compensate for what I do not have. You don't compensate for anything. I don't know if I should cover that cutscene again. To be honest, I think that I don't have to. But, how much of it was covered in a way that people could easily understand it? Again, I forgot. And was that all of it? I think so. Challenge me and you'll find out. Just know that you won't win. Because I've had my eye on you for a long time, Kaiba. Okay. I'm convinced that under better circumstances, the two of you could have been close friends. And maybe Kaiba would be less of an ass. But these are not better circumstances, so he is an ass. Although I'm not really much better. I know every pathetic detail of your life, including your amateur. I know every pathetic duel. Am I doing this on purpose? Am I doing this on purpose and I just don't realize that consciously? Is that what this is? Because I know there has to be something going on in my brain. And I can't possibly be conscious of all of it. Okay, so Alistair has done his research. He knows every detail of Kaiba's life. He apparently thinks his duel tactics are amateurish, although I'm not sure how he actually came to believe this. Honestly. You know, and remember at this point, I was like, can an amateur open a duel school? And then I'm like, actually, if you have enough money, you probably could. Yeah, that was a stupid question. I asked so many of those. I know every pathetic detail of your life, including your immature dual monster strategies. Yeah, his strategies are so immature. Okay, let me hear you scream, Alistair. I want to hear you scream. I don't think you've suffered enough. I think you need more pain. I don't think you understand what real pain actually is. You're the one that started the Pain Olympics. You started the Suffering Olympics. Alistair, you did it first. You did it first. Before these other examples I referenced, you did it first. So, you're guilty. You're guilty of pissing me off because you had to play this suffering game. Because you had to go and be like, I have it so much worse. Oh, really? Really? You really? Yeah, okay, sure. But you can do a lot of things that I can't. So how about that? And depression doesn't discriminate. So even if I had money, I could still be very depressed. Because fuck depression. And fuck anxiety. Just fuck anxiety. Fuck a lot of shit. Why? Why do I have to deal with this? Just why? If this event is almost over, why am I still at it? Like, oh god. I don't have to be this loud. Seriously, everyone can hear me. Everyone can hear me, it's fine, I checked. Oh my god. Something happened to me during Nash's event. I think that it's called, well, let's just say after you test things so many times and you find out that something... I'm going to continue. Who knew you were such a big fan of mine? If you wanted my autograph, you could have just asked. Oh, really? Really? Yeah, like you have the time for those. I mean, I suppose while you're there, maybe you do, but oh god. You know what? No, I'm not playing this game. You make me sick, Kaiba. You ruined my life. He ruined your life. Was he even adopted? Now this is all I have. He's my family now. You realize you're holding a busted action figure, right? Mm-hmm. It's cute that you love your doll. Yeah, I bet it is cute until you hear the backstory. And Kaiba is not smiling anymore. I bet you understand, don't you? You wouldn't want to live without Mokuba. After all, if you had to, well, let's just say you made some threats, man. You made some threats, and I'm not really a fan of those threats. As much as I like you as a character, you're still an ass. You still pulled that card, and I still hold it against you. And just not to the point where I hate your guts. Honestly. Trust me. I'm just looking at lines here, Kaiba. I'm not going through all of this again. I don't need to hear about how this thing is going to... No, just no. I don't need to hear this. I'm depressed. I actually don't know if that's true, but I also can't say it's wrong. Because anger is a symptom of depression, and what is pissing me off? It could be anger. At this point, after everything this government has done, after why this event is a call-out post, instead of being, an event, if that's just what it was, this is what happened in this series? Like, honestly. But now, because of the timing, it's a call-out post. And I'm in pain. I may not be in as much pain as Alistair apparently would want me to be in, but screw his opinion. Screw his opinion. I do not need to read this again. No. It's just on screen again because I need to find where I left off. I have to find where I left off. I forgot. Okay. Okay, I think I can continue voicing lines right here. That's when I learned that Kaiba Corp was building tanks for both sides of the conflict. I lost my brother because of Kaiba Corp's greed. There's only one bad guy here, and it's you, Kaiba. I will get my revenge. Revenge for what? The fact he's rich? The fact Kaiba Corp is more successful under him compared to Gozaburo? I mean, wanting revenge against the rich is, well, it makes sense. But, in this context, I don't think you fully understand. Seriously, have you seen Kaiba's Blue Eyes yet? In some fanfiction you probably have, but I didn't write it. Revenge, huh? You'll never hear me making excuses for what my stepfather did. But if you're challenging me to a duel, I'm not backing down. This duel will determine who's in the right. I mean, Alistair did deserve to lose here, but that doesn't inherently mean that Kaiba is 100% right just because he wins. It just means that, well, he's not responsible. He wasn't even adopted, if I can... I mean, they look about the same age to me. And Kaiba was adopted when? I don't know, but he was young. At that age, you're not quite a spoiled brat just yet. Although he kind of is now, but that's a bit of a different story. And at least he's done some work. I've seen it. Dual discs, dual links, and Atom's hair. For some reason, he spent so much time on that hair. I still think that is a reference to how much time is spent animating Yu-Gi-Oh hair. It's a reference to that, clearly. And I spent how much time in just modeling this model? I mean, I know it's simple, but the hair... I don't want to make Yu-Gi-Oh hair with this program. It drove me nuts just trying. And it doesn't even have the right laws of fit... Wait. Am I going to start arguing I understand the laws of physics? The extent of what I understand is basic, okay? Oh my god. Did I ever study the laws of physics? Maybe very basic ones. And that duelist is me, because I'll never lose to you. Well, you said that his duel tactics were, you know, amateurish. Can't exactly say that after you've lost, can you? Can you, Alistair? Dear God, you reminded me of someone for a second there, and then I'm just like, wait. Oh my God. I'm not going to explain myself. I'm not doing it. Okay, and yes, I made a 20-minute video covering that exact cutscene. Yes, I did go through all of that for 20 minutes. I really padded that out, but it's Alistair's fault. It's Alistair's fault, not mine. Let's just, seriously, my beliefs are weird. Accept that. My beliefs are not changing for anyone. No one. No one! Although, how much of what I said is going to be uploaded to YouTube? Honestly, to get out of my own shit, I think I have to upload some of these videos without caring. I mean, obviously I need to have some standards, but, I think I'm a bit too perfectionist right now, and I need to start uninstalling that before I go insane. You really think this regime is censoring me? I mean, they've made their threat, sure, but it's not them. It's me censoring myself because I'm a damn perfectionist. And you don't even see the fact that I'm a perfectionist because most of it is off screen. But anyway, it's interesting that someone with anhedonia can still be a perfectionist. Very strange. I'm starting to think that for some reason I have anhedonia. Wait, what? I'm starting to have a feeling I understand why I'm a slacker now. Oh yes, my procrastination skills definitely must have roots in this is more fun. That would easily cause any child to start procrastinating. I should know, I was a child once. Anyway, moving on.